everyone, my name is Jackie Wilson and I'm a triple diamond with It Works Global. So if you're watching this, it's probably because you're wondering, what do these people do? How do they make an income? I don't get it, because that was me. I heard about this in January of 2014 and a girlfriend of mine was just telling me all about it, and I was like, you know what? I don't have time. I'm working full time. I don't know how to do any of that. I'm very shy and introverted. This just doesn't seem like it's for me. And I told her no. And I continued to watch her for about 6 months and then was like, okay, what are you really doing? How are you really paying for your mortgage with this? And so she sat me down and kind of showed me how it all worked and how simple it was. And I was like, okay, I know that I'm working 60 hours a week and I know that I don't really have time, but I think if I did this on social media, I could make this work. And so the fun part about it is some of us do this completely on social media and some of us love doing it in person. It kind of just depends on your strengths and your personality and what you enjoy doing. So we can work this however we want to. And I think that is why so many people are successful with our company, is because there are so many different ways to work this. Another reason that we've been so successful and our team has been just immensely successful, and I will go into my story in a little bit, is because our company gives out just incredible life-changing promotions. Our company is all about being debt-free. Our CEO preaches that to us day and night, like all the time, just about paying off your debt. Don't buy all the fancy things, just like put it into your debt and make sure that you're debt free. And I absolutely love the values and morals of our company. So they love to do promotions for us, and we have one going on right now that they've never done before, and it's called the Guaranteed Promotion. So basically how it works is we would show you, teach you how to get to the level of Ruby, which is just 2 promotions, something I did in a month and a half. So I know if you're watching this, you can do this, because I had no idea what I was doing and I was a skeptic. So Ruby is about $500 a month, and that's a lot of people, that's their first goal, is to get to Ruby, because how life-changing an extra $500 a month would be, you know? So once you get there in your first 2 calendar months, and there's a few other simple steps that we will explain in more detail, super simple things that I was able to do, they will guarantee you $1,000. Guaranteed. Get to Ruby in 2 months. If you haven't made $1,000 with the company, they'll make up the difference, right? So how incredible that you're guaranteed that money. Say that it takes you 3 months to get to Ruby. That's okay. They will guarantee you that within those 3 months, if you have not yet made $2,000, they will split the difference and pay you whatever the difference is that you haven't made yet. So how incredible is that? And Ruby is about $500 a month, like I said, so you could make even more than that, you know? And the other one is if you want to go a little bit faster and you're like, you know what? Ruby's awesome, but I want to go further. I want to make a little bit more income. So the next level up from Ruby is Emerald, and that's about $800 or so a month on average. They're gonna, if you have not yet made $3,000 by that 3rd month and you are Emerald, they will make sure that you have whatever the difference is of that $3,000. So they're guaranteeing that money for you, and all you have to do is complete the simple steps that we will show you, and we will guide you how to get there. I love that they're doing this, because I was the same way. I was like, is this reliable? Is this guaranteed? And I worked in corporate America for a long time, and I know that even though corporate America seems like such a reliable income, and I have tons of friends and family that are still in corporate America, do not knock it at all. This really started out as an extra income stream for me. I did not see this as my full-time. But even then I knew that it was not a reliable thing, because any company can fold, any company can lay off, make budget cuts. It just happens. It's the economy. So I knew that, and I said, you know what, if I could just have an extra income stream to pay off the student loans for my master's degree, that would be amazing. And that's why I started this. So I will kind of go a little bit into my story and just kind of tell you why I got started. For my master's, you know, my student loans for my master's degree, that was really the pushing factor for me. I just wanted an extra income stream. I think that's why a lot of people get started with this. But I quickly kind of saw that you could make a lot of money with this company in a relatively short amount of time. And so I was like, let's go a little faster. So I have my master's degree in health administration, and I was working, if you know anything about healthcare, you know the word HIPAA. So I was doing healthcare audits for private practices, and I was traveling all over Florida. I mean, some days I would be in the car for 8 hours just driving, plus having to go to my meeting with my doctor, plus the reporting I had to do, and sometimes I'd have to work on the weekends. Like, it was just crazy. I had the craziest schedule. I barely ever saw my husband, and eventually, once I saw what you could really do with this company, that's when I got the vision to do this full time. And like I said, I was on Facebook and Instagram previously. I didn't have a lot of followers. I didn't post a lot. I didn't really know what I was doing. But I was like, you know what? I can figure this out. Like, our team was there to help us. Our leaders just show us and guide us what to do, right? We give you all the steps. And so in my first month and a half, I went Ruby, and that was awesome. And I went to one of our first events here in Florida. Our headquarters are here in Florida, and I saw the vision. I saw these people that were just normal people, people that had less education than me, people that had no education at all, just all different kinds of backgrounds and different ages. It was just insane, all these different people that were making an income from this, and I never even realized that this was a real thing. And so in my first, so I had started in May of 2014, and by January I had gotten to the leadership level of Diamond, and Diamond leadership level is about $2,000 a month. And like I said, our awesome CEO does promotions all the time, and so he had bonuses at that time, and so I was able to earn a $20,000 bonus along with that promotion to Diamond. That was still just extra income for me. It was not matching my, my full-time income yet monthly. And so I was like, you know what, I can't quit yet, but I was like, that gleam in my eye, I was like, this could be a full-time thing. At the time, I was making $65,000 a year, and I could not leave my job unless I had replaced that income, more than replaced it. And so I kept going, and within my first year, I replaced, I think it was like my first 10 or 11 months, I replaced my full-time income and gave like a 2-month notice to my office because I didn't want to leave them high and dry, and I really didn't have anywhere else I was going. And I was like, you know what, I'll make sure that I transition correctly. And so 13 months in with this company, I saw my first 5-figure monthly paycheck. 5 figures in 1 month. I had never seen that in my life. I never had that in my bank account at once, ever. Like, that was just crazy. And I really saw that there was just something really special with this company. And I think, obviously, I love healthcare, and we have over 50 healthcare products, things that are first to market. That was really what was huge for me, because there are a lot of other companies out there that are like ours that have other healthcare products, but we have products that you can't find in other companies, in other stores. We have so many, they call them first to market products, which means you can only find them with our company. So it gives us such an advantage. And I will say that we have, I live in Orlando, Florida, and we have hundreds, thousands of It Works reps in the area, and so a lot of people will ask me, is it saturated? Is the market saturated? Because I know a few people that do it, or whatever the case is, and I will say we are in like 23 plus countries. We're supposed to be opening in 10 this year. I mean, no, I have team all over the world. I have customers all over the world. It's so much fun, and we get to build however we want to, and I think that is the best part of it. So that's how we can stay competitive, is because of our products that you can't find anywhere else, and they're just the highest quality. I'm very proud of what we have, as you can hear in my voice. I just love what we do. I've never felt so fulfilled, and a lot of people think, all we do is just sell products, right? I mean, that's technically what we get paid for, is sell products and help people to create an income. But what I get to do as a leader, as a mentor, is just that, is mentor people. I've built my confidence. I would have never done a video like this when I started. Not at all. My confidence has gone from minimal to like 1,000,000%. My husband's just like, who is this person? I'm so vibrant and passionate because of this company, and I can wholeheartedly say that. So it's just been amazing. Right after, I was able to leave my job and replace it, we got pregnant with my son that's now 2.5. I was able to be home with for my pregnancy the entire time and be home with him. It's just been amazing, and we would have never been able to financially afford that without this. It's just so incredible. I never thought that this was an option, and that's, I think, what the best part about this is that people don't realize this gives them the option to do whatever it is that they want to do, whether they want to leave their job, whether they just want to pay off debt, whether they want to go on a dream vacation or buy a new car, buy, their dream home, whatever it is that they feel like they can't do because they feel kind of trapped in their income right now. This kind of breaks that ceiling, and just sky's the limit. And just different people come in for different things, and that's why I love it. And we will meet you wherever you are. So, Anyway, that's kind of my story in a nutshell. So let's keep going. So I talked about the guaranteed promotion a little bit. Told you that we will guarantee if you get to Ruby in 2 months and complete the simple steps that I was able to do, they'll guarantee you $1,000. If you do that in 2 months, they'll guarantee you'll make at least $2,000. And if you get to Emerald and go a little faster, they'll get in 3 months, they'll guarantee that you're making at least $3,000 by the end of that 3rd month. So I'm so excited for all of you guys that will be joining us and coming in and just seeing like the amazingness that our team is just so incredible. I mean, you could see it. I'm just so pumped. I love our team and our company. We give back and we work hard, but we play even harder, and it's just been incredible. So let me just talk a little bit about some of the things you still might be wondering, like, but what do you really do? So like I said, I do a lot on social media. I basically have built my entire business on social media, on Facebook and Instagram. I didn't know about any of this before I started. Our leaders teach us everything. We have a private Facebook page that you'll get entered into, and so you'll have us to ask every question under the sun, and we'll provide you with training and all that stuff. So you don't have to worry about not knowing anything. You can just jump in and learn along the way. Let's talk about how we like physically get paid. We get paid a few different ways. So like I said, I didn't really do parties in the beginning. I did a few just to kind of tell my friends and family about it. But some people love coming in. My husband is a total extrovert and he loves parties and he loves talking to people. And I do have people that love doing it that way. And so when I am around people or when I'm out and about, I'm always kind of drumming up conversation, and people will ask me about what I do, and I'll talk about our company. And so we have our wraps that I will have them on hand, and we also have, if you haven't heard of Keto Coffee, you need to ask the person that sent you this video about Keto Coffee. So I will sell those on hand just to make extra cash. So that's easy cash in my pocket, right? And then we also get paid a big commissions check. And so that is through the website. So everything goes through our website, just like if you were going on Amazon to buy something. They go through our website, they put it in their cart, they check out. And what I love about our company is that we don't have any inventory, first of all, so you don't have to spend that extra money to have a whole stock of stuff that you're not gonna use. You just get whatever you feel like purchasing and trying and having your own testimony with. But I also love the most that we don't have to sell, or we don't have to ship anything out. We don't have to worry about going to the post office and shipping everything out, or driving all around the city to hand all the stuff out. Oh my gosh, you guys, I cannot even make it like barely to the store sometimes with my child. So I love that about our company. We don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Our company handles it totally. So that's our big commissions check. And the way that we get paid that I love the most is our weekly bonuses. They're amazing. So basically, we don't actually get paid, contrary to popular belief, we don't get paid anything to sign up distributors. I get paid zero money to sign up a distributor. I get paid when my distributors are making money. So that is why we work together very closely as a team, as a family, to make you guys the money, because I want you guys making money. Otherwise, I can't be successful, right? So every time that I help a new distributor get signed up and get started, get their own website going, which by the way, they give you your own branded website. You don't even have to worry about making anything. You just put your information in, boom, here's your website, and then you can just have people going to it. So you can literally start making money right away. But so once I get a new distributor started up, I help them, guide them how to get their first 2 customers, and I get $100 just for doing that. So what I'm saying is, once you get started, and you probably know people that need extra income, because who doesn't, you'll help them get started. We will help you guide them. You don't have to worry about training a bunch of people. Like, we will help you, and you will just start getting those $100 bonuses, and those are paid out weekly. And I have gotten like 1,000 of those in a month. I mean, extra $1,000, how crazy is that, you know? So I love those so much. And I was saying earlier that I got to that diamond level when I got that big bonus, which, by the way, between my husband and I, we have earned over $100,000 in bonuses with this company. Crazy. Yes, that came out of my mouth. That's a real amount. I'm not just messing with you. But anyway, so I absolutely love that we have them. Oh, the diamond level, that's what I was talking about. Mom brain. So when you get to that diamond level, that $100 weekly bonus turns into $180. And when you keep moving up the ranks, it keeps getting bigger and bigger. So for those of you that are very money driven and love money, that's just an incredible extra way that we get paid. On top of fun bonuses and the guaranteed promotion that they have going on right now, they just do stuff for us all the time. And I'm so blessed that we have our CEO. It's a very family-run company, and they're just so incredible, and they want the best for us. They've been in network marketing before. They were top income earners at a different company that unfortunately back in the day is not around anymore, and they built this, and they wanted to have the best parts of how a network marketing company works to create ours and make sure that we get paid the most. I mean, I think we get paid the most out of any company that I've ever heard of, and I've seen a lot of compensation plans. So I absolutely love what we do. I love our team. We are the fastest growing team in the company, and this year is going to be just an explosion. So I hope that when you watch this, it kind of explains what we do, and that no matter what your background is, no matter if you're introvert, extrovert, shy, outgoing, it doesn't matter. You're welcome here. You'll be family here, and we are so pumped to have you on the team. So I hope that you get back to the person that sent you this video and tell them, let's do this, let's give it a try, because you can always sit there saying what if, but the worst what if is what if it would have worked, but I didn't try, right? There's really no risk. We also don't have quotas or anything like that. So when I say there's no risk, you literally pay for the things that come in your kit. And if you just wanted to stop right there and then, you can. There's no fees, there's no quotas, there's nothing like that, but I promise you that will not happen. You will absolutely fall in love with everything that I've fallen in love with, and you'll have just an incredible experience. So if you have more questions, go back to the person that sent you this and let them know. Let's do this. All right, thanks guys.